Hello and welcome to the Motorway man, and welcome to Membury Services on the M4 located between junction 14 and junction 15. Now we're on the westbound side of Membury Services operated by Welcome, but there is an eastbound side as well which we'll visit pretty soon, so be sure to check out for part 2 of this video, and then when that comes out we can compare both sides and see what side will look better. We've just passed by the gift shop there, and we have a Waitrose to the left of us there, and I'll take us inside the site a little further and we'll see what we can see. Now I noticed there's a Toys R Us and a WH Smith at the site, so good if you've got children. We've got the toilets up this passageway here, but most of the stuff on the services is actually up this escalator, which is more of a rarity at the service station, I would say. You don't see that many escalators, so let's take us up here and see what the lights await us. Now straight away up the escalators here, we encounter quite a nice open plan area. We've got the good breakfast in front of us, the KFC to the right there, and to the right again we've got a Burger King, and we've got the seating area in front of us there. We can also see a nice artwork by David Fisher, I believe. Whether it's the original one that David was commissioned to paint in 1991, or whether it's a replacement though, I'm not too sure. Now this is the seating area with a nice view, because obviously we're on the first floor now, so you get a nice view above the car park and a bit of greenery as well. And then I'll take us back down the escalators and outside the site. Now, like I was saying, there are two sides of Membury Services. We're on the westbound presently, but next week, so maybe by the time you watch this video, I'll be uploading part 2, where I'll be looking at the other side of the service station, the eastbound, and then you can decide what side of the site you like better. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss part 2 when I upload that soon. Now there is the Toys R Us as well as the WH Smith unit there, and I think now would be the appropriate time to give us a little bit of history about the site. So the forecourts for the service station were originally opened in 1972. The main building is operated by a company called Moto that opened in 1973, and then in 1983 the site would become Welcome, who operate it today. Interestingly, Welcome would trial a Halfords shop at the services. Halfords, obviously a well-known motoring and cycling product retailer. They were trialled at the services but didn't last, unfortunately. And up there, on top of that hill, we could just see a bit of the first floor of the services, which you can access through the escalators we went up. And just in front of us, we can see the Starbucks drive-thru, and I think I'll conclude the tour on the top of this hill here, and we can see the Days Inn Hotel just in front of that pathway in front of us. And lastly, I think a good fun fact, and I'll talk more about this in next week's episode of the other side of Membury, but the services is actually built on the old RAF Membury airfield, and there's actually a memorial located at the service station as well to all those brave servicemen who served the country during the World War, especially here at the old Air Force, which the site is built on top of. But I'll talk more about that in the other episode. There's the Starbucks drive-thru there, nice countryside in front of us that way. Tune in next week to check out the other side of Membury. Will you like it more or will you like it less? You'll just have to let me know in the comments. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate your time as always. Please give the video a good old thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel as well. Tune in for part 2 next week, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.